Welcome to the Code 3D online training modules. This tutorial will show you how to use the main menu. You will find additional features under the main menu along with the standard features that are already represented by the toolbar icons. Only the features of the main menu that are not described in the toolbar tutorial will be described in this tutorial. For information on the other features, please visit the Learning How to Use the Toolbar tutorial. To create or display information about the scenario you are working on, select File, Info, and a dialog box will appear. Here you can record the author's name and contact information and a brief description of the scenario. This information is useful when you are sharing scenarios with other instructors and organizations or when you submit a scenario for SimOps to share in the online community. To display a list of the scene event markers that you have created, you go to File, Scene Marker Guide. A dialog box will appear that lists all the details for the scene markers that have been created. The information that will be included on this list is the time point, name, hotkey assignment, text box, image file, and audio file information for the events. To learn how to create scene markers, see the Learning How to Use the Timeline tutorial. You can export scene marker information to a word processor to print and for use as reference. To do this, you can press the Copy to Clipboard button at the bottom of the Scene Marker Guide window. This will copy the information to your Windows clipboard. You can then paste this information into your word processor. You can also take a screenshot of your scene. You can also take a screenshot of your scene for saving, so it will be displayed in the preview window of the My Scenarios tab of the new project window. To take a screenshot, you will want to make sure your file is saved in the My Scenarios folder. Then you will select File, Take Screenshot. This action will capture a screenshot of your current scene. A dialog box will appear asking you to name your screenshot. The default location for saving and the default naming convention will appear automatically. The naming convention for this file will be the same as the name of your current saved scenario. If you use this naming convention for your saved screenshot, it will be properly displayed as the scenario's preview image in the My Scenarios tab of the dialog template box. To exit Code 3D, you can select File, Exit. You can simulate the use of different gear in the real-time playback mode. While in real-time mode, you are able to pull up several types of gear. A right mouse click will pause real-time playback, give you access to your cursor, and disable your camera movement so you can select gear from the menu bar. Once you have right-clicked, go to Gear and select which type of gear you would like to use. This will display in the scene. To disable gear, you simply select it again from the menu. To resume playback, right-click the mouse again, and you can then resume navigating through the scene. The gear menu is only functional in real-time playback and cannot be accessed while working in the editor. You are able to access a list of frequently asked questions on the SimOps Studio website by navigating to the main menu bar. To do this, select Help, then FAQ. A browser window will appear displaying the frequently asked questions about Code 3D that are posted on SimOps Studio's website. If you would like to view the Code 3D manual online, you can select Help and Documentation on the main menu. An internet browser will appear and display the most up-to-date Code 3D manual on the SimOps Studio website. Some of the pre-saved scenarios include lesson plans with teaching points. To access these lesson plans, you will select Help, View Lesson Plans from the main menu. This will open an internet browser of the SimOps Studio's website with a list of lesson plans that correspond to the pre-built scenarios that came with Code 3D. You will also find new scenarios on the SimOps Studio's website. Please be sure to check back frequently and contribute to the community as you develop your own scenarios. You are encouraged to provide feedback to the makers of Code 3D. We are always looking for general feedback, problems you encounter, or product enhancement requests. To provide this feedback, select Help and Customer Feedback on the main menu. A dialog box will appear where you can provide the type of feedback, either a feature request or a bug report, the details of the feedback, and your contact information if you choose to. Click the Send button to open an email that will send us your much appreciated thoughts about Code 3D. To display technical information about your copy of Code 3D, including your product key, select Help and About.